Okay. Oh, that was fast this week. Hello. We went live. I was not expecting it. Welcome to our write-in. We're 11 days into NaNoWriMo.
10.
Like that. My word count does not reflect that. Yeah, so I guess we can start off just by kind of talking about how Nano has been going or what we're working on. The first person I have is Erin.
Yay. I am working on revisions right now. And I've been sort of clocking by hour. So I put in about 4 or 5 hours yesterday, and I think probably 5 or 6 today. Kind of panic editing due to deadlines now. So it's been very productive.
And then I have Helen.
It was going really well, but I've officially hit that like mid-nano slump of just not wanting to do anything. So this is going to be a very helpful night.
And Megan. Oh, I thought you were frozen for a second.
Oh, no. It's going like basically non-existent. I've written like 3,000 words, but I am in this beautiful house in the mountains of San Diego, and starting tomorrow I'm going to have this house all day. So I'm having a me-only writing retreat. So fingers crossed it goes really, really well, because I still feel like I could get caught up. It's just going to be a lot of work.
And Rachel?
I have not been participating in Nano this year because exams. So today I am going to be working on my final research paper.
Way to prioritize your school.
Yes, but it is on.
Very responsible.
Thank you. I am writing it on masculinity and femininity in Macbeth, so that's a pretty cool paper to write on.
I feel like I'm doing the bare minimum in everything, like school and writing and work.
Especially like English major people that are in that. It's like, write 4 essays. I'm like, but why?
Why though?
That's why.
And then I have Kelly.
I was on track until Monday, whenever I left for my trip.
Vegas.
So I managed to write a chapter of that during the week for my Nano project, and then 1 chapter yesterday with Kyra. So I'm behind, but not that behind. But it was super awesome to get to write in person with Kyra.
Yes.
That was
So
so cool.
jealous.
I was on track all the way through Tuesday because I like wrote enough last weekend to like be ahead, and then I got behind during the week because of work, and I was going to catch up this weekend, and I think I've written like 600 words this weekend, so that didn't happen. So I'm super behind. I think I'm like under 12,000 words right now. So
You're not as behind as me. So
I don't have all day in a nice house in San Diego tomorrow.
that's true. That is very true.
Well, I in my own house by myself, and I haven't done it. So you know.
It's hard. You think you're going to do so much work when you have the whole day at your own house, and then you just don't. It's like, look,
Yeah.
I also have my own TV.
All these dishes that
With
need to be washed.
Netflix, I mean, there's like all these
It's already
episodes
signed
to be
in.
watched. Yeah.
It starts out like I'll just watch an episode while I eat my breakfast, and then we're, like, the whole season in.
And then it's like, oh, well, it's lunchtime now. Gotta watch while I eat lunch.
That is
Dirty
my
dishes I have to wash while watching more.
yes. Oh my god, that is the thing that I do, especially because you're like halfway done an episode or something, and you're done your dinner or whatever, but you're like, well, I'll just finish this one. Just finish one more. Oh,
It's so bad. I've done nothing this weekend.
yeah.
All right. So I guess we need to get things done tonight.
Yes.
All behind, except for Erin, who's been editing all weekend.
Well, I'm not stopping. Panic nanoing is very effective. So.
All right, so I guess we'll do our first sprint. Should we do it at the 40 or the 45? How ready are we feeling?
Sport is fun.
Yeah,
Or you
certainly.
All right. We're being ambitious. All right.
Always.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and tell everyone the first prompt since we only have 2 minutes left. Now 1 minute left. Instead of writing, I was watching the Great British Bake Off today. So
Yes.
our prompts are all themed based on the Great British Bake Off. So
That's
our first
amazing.
prompt is Caramel Week. So put your character in a sticky situation and then try and write them out of it.
Wordplay.
I love it.
Nice. You're gonna make me hungry, aren't you?
That was the easiest one to come up with. The rest I really had to work for, like, meanings behind the different weeks. Yeah, and as always, if you haven't been here in one of our write-ins before, you don't have to use the prompt if you don't want to, if you already know what you're going to write, but they're good for if you are just kind of getting started and don't really know what to write next. So feel free to use it or not use it. Either way, we hope you write lots of words. We're going to go for 20 minutes. So we'll start at the 40 and go until the hour, which is now. Pretty exciting. All right, we'll see you back in 20 minutes. Good luck. and time. Okay.
It's like everyone comes out of a daze afterwards.
Always. I wrote 250 words, I think.
Nice.
Nice. I managed 820, so I'm pretty happy.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
You're a very
Like-
fast sprinter.
I was gonna say that's like Kyra level of word count.
When I start trying to write faster, like it's like a bunch of like nonsense that I can't even work with. Like it's not even something I can like revise. I'm like, no, like where was I going with this?
I just feel like I missed too many keys, so then my computer thinks it's something else and tries to autocorrect it, and it's just this really weird paragraph. And I'm like, what is what is I trying to say?
I discovered that with Nano that if I try to force myself to write too much in a word sprint, I do the same thing, Emma, where it's just like I am just rattling on, and it's like, well, none of this is actually moving the story forward. It is me trying to be like, I can get 2,000 words. No, it's not helpful.
Earlier today, I was like doing a sprint on For the Words, and I had like 5 minutes left and like 150 words to write or something, and I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I was like trying to write things, and it was just like nonsense conversation my character had. It's like has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, that's why I don't press myself anymore. Even like throughout the entire month, I don't like if I win, awesome, but I don't like force myself to try to win, because otherwise it's like, what do I do with this conversation about the weather?
Yeah.
cut it out anyways at the end. So,
and I'll like just send things in like the wrong direction too, and I'm like, nope, now I
Yeah.
can delete this and like make it go. Yeah,
it's the same.
especially like if I don't really know where a scene is going, I can't write it super fast.
Yes,
If I have like a really clear idea, then maybe. But
that's why
how
I
am
always
right now.
yeah. That's why I always leave myself a note of like this and this and this are going to happen next when I sign off. Otherwise, I'll just sit there and stare at the screen.
That's smart.
I can't function otherwise.
do you have any comments?
Just lots of awesome word counts.
The last time I had like the comments open at the same time as a live chat, like everything on my computer was really slow, so I'm just not going to try it.
I'm on a Chromebook, so if I open a single extra tab, the whole thing just like explodes.
Okay, so Mariana got 740.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yes.
Catzius upped their word count to 23,600,
Woo!
Woo.
which is awesome. Ooh, Daniel Rosser got 2,175 words today.
Nice.
Awesome. Pat Sinclair got 583. Awesome. Reader's Retreat got 315.
Nice.
Ooh.
And Words Fall is wondering, do you guys put notes in your story? I do in the margins with the comment function on a word.
For sure.
Me as well.
Yeah, or highlight things because I know I'll scroll past otherwise.
Don't write it down.
Or in Scrivener on the little like index card you can do, because I keep
Yeah.
it open when I'm writing. I'll just add
That's
a
my
note on
favorite.
there so that I can see it when I come back.
Mhm.
It's like,
That's a
hey,
good idea.
fix this later.
Yep.
Can't make this good.
Every
Make
chapter.
right.
is wide as
My
fuck.
first round of revisions in a
Yeah.
nutshell.
Be like, I'll literally write myself notes. It's like, can you make this suck less?
I always get to it and it's like, thanks, past me.
Yeah.
I
I definitely know how to fix this now.
Yeah, exactly.
I just
Such
found my old
unhelpful
binder with
comments.
like my first copy of my manuscript for Scarlet, and I was looking at my notes, and literally there's just like one page that has one giant square bracket and it just says, "This sucks, fix it." I was like, thanks, pass me. That was really helpful.
Yeah.
There's like one piece of like important backstory that I haven't figured out. And it's like
And kind of negative.
like, and I'm like, I'll come back to this, and I still like have no idea.
Haven't gone back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
I
pretend
do that.
there.
Yeah. I do that all the time where I'm like, figure this out. And then it's like, come back to it and be like, okay, guess I have to do that now.
I come back and
Oh,
it's like,
right.
how can I write this out of the story? Because I don't want to figure it out.
I'm gonna have so much of that in the second half of this whip, and I am not looking forward to it.
I don't even know what's going to happen in the second half of this book. I don't want to think about it. I'm almost to the second half, and I'm just not thinking about it.
I just
Oh,
have
yeah.
like I have at least like 3 of those note cards on Scrivener that in stars at the bottom it just says figure this out when you get to it, and I'm like, I'm gonna regret that at the end of the month.
Sometimes I even have notes that it's just like WTF, and I'll be like, what was I asking about?
What did I not understand?
Yeah.
We're all great at this.
Yeah, clearly.
The better I get at writing, the less I feel like I know what I'm doing.
Agreed.
Yep.
The messier my drafts are.
Yeah.
Because I trust myself to be able to fix it later, is the problem.
Mhm. Literally every time I start edits, I have like a mini panic attack and I have to like talk myself out of it every single time.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It's just part of the revisions process now. I just like schedule it in. Small panic attack. Crisis. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock edits.
Yeah, there you go. At least you schedule it. Like 11 o'clock, it's over. It's time to get back to business.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm scheduling it into drafting like every 10,000 words. I don't know where this book is going. We'll panic for a while because the plot doesn't make sense. Great.
You just have it on your flashcards. So, oh, it's crisis time. Emma has crisis.
That like
Yeah, oh god, I can take a break. Thank God, finally.
that meme. What's it? I think it's from like Arrested Development or something. It's one with like the guy that's got like the board behind him with like the conspiracy theory and his like hair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, I feel like that constantly with this book. Like I'm constantly like trying to like put things together and I'm like, I don't know.
I think what I do the most when I'm confused is just rewrite out my plot line over and over. I think I did it 3 times so far. I'm not done yet.
I do a lot of writing out. I hope. I guess we'll do our next sprint at the 10. Is in 2 minutes. The prompt for this one is bread week. So on the
My
outside
favorite
and
week.
soft on the inside. It describes the perfect loaf of bread, or maybe one of your characters.
Nice.
This next sprint, find a way to crack open that exterior and show your readers like some of that soft, fluffy, warm interior of your character.
I like
I
it.
like it.
Caramel was the only easy one. How do I make desserts? Really?
Fluff is great, though.
Mhm. A couple of people missed the prompt, so I don't know if you want to re-explain it or just put it in the comments. I can if you want,
Yeah,
if no one else can.
here, I'll copy it into the
Oh, good idea.
discussion. Whatever it's called. Basically, bread week. Show us that warm, soft interior of your.
Perfect. I'll copy this. Do. Just write about bread, you guys.
Honestly, I could do that.
Or get just also the best answer. unless you have a gluten allergy, then don't eat bread.
Yeah.
There we go. It's in the comments. Oh my god. I'm a disaster. Okay.
Right, it is 10 after. So we will go until the 30. Good luck, and we'll see you then. And time.
How'd it go?
Good.
Maybe 20 words. Cool.
I feel like that's still good. I deleted a bunch of words, so.
I also deleted some words. Deleted more than I added.
I absolutely love find and replace. It helps me delete lots of words at once.
Mm-hmm. I managed to add another 874, so I am very happy. I'm like 400 words away from my goal for the night.
Nice.
That's awesome. I don't know how you write that many words.
It is honestly a combination of knowing exactly what's going on in this chapter and the excessive amounts of all the right type I had to do in school.
We had some pretty good word counts here.
No kidding.
Let's see. Oh, they're coming so fast. And Griswold got 529. So Pat Sinclair got 540. Carrie B got 284. Word Stitch Write-ins got 537 and had to make a note to fix a continuity error. That's always important.
Mm-hmm.
The Bird of Inferno got 452. Awesome job, you guys. Ashley Shannon got 640. Someone wants to know who out of the WordNerds is closest to getting the nano goal. Not me.
Not I.
I'm almost at 30K, so I'm not too far off.
Ooh.
That's
Pretty darn
awesome.
good.
Whoa, really? Oh my god.
I
12K.
I'm trying to hit like 75 to 80K this month. So
Wow.
That's awesome.
my co-ML is aiming for 100K and I'm just like baffled by her. She's
Whoa.
crazy.
No. Oh no.
That is
I love her, but
outrageous.
she's crazy.
Yeah.
Even if writing was like my full-time job and I had nothing else, I can't imagine doing 100K in 1 month.
She's already at like 41 something, and I think she's doing sprints right now in the forums. So it's like
Whack.
Why? My wrists hurt just thinking about it. Yeah, that too. That's a thing. I can't like my body doesn't like it, like my hands hurt afterwards, and also my brain is just like turned to porridge at the end. Like, even 2,000 words and I'm done. Let's see. Using the reverse nano method and loving it. So far I'm at 22,645. That's the Guitarpreneur page. What is the reverse nano? Does anyone know?
It's where like it's basically this whole thing where you end nano with only having to write 1 word on the last day. So you start with like a really big word
that's
count
right.
and get
Yeah.
smaller every day. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a really good idea because like you start off with like so much momentum at the beginning of the month, like might as well write a bunch early on.
I want to know what people's last words will be. Like if it's just end or like
It's not even that bad. Like the first day you write like 3,000 something. It's like you don't have to like start with anything insane.
I really like that idea because then you don't run out of steam and quit.
Early on.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I never seem to do nano normally, but if I do, I'm going to do it that way.
Wordsfall asked, do any of y'all do voice to text? Kelly, you've done that before, haven't you?
I have done it, and I really like it. Like I've had 10K mornings using dictation, but I really don't like editing, and you need to add a whole extra layer of like super fine comb, like funny things that came out wrong. That like like you can sound out what it should have been based on the words it gave you, but it doesn't actually make any sense. And it gets better the more you do it, but I haven't had the patience to like fully commit to it yet.
Yeah, I would guess mostly the people that are going to be really committed to doing that would be people that have like injuries or live with like a lot of pain in their hands. So that would make it worth it. But I would not have the patience to deal with me. My stuttering and stumbling while I speak is bad enough without having a machine translate it.
Translate all of your shame onto a page.
Yes.
I can't even imagine writing like romance scenes while doing dictation.
Yeah, that would be pretty weird.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I can't even imagine. I get embarrassed if anyone's like in the near vicinity when I'm trying to record a video, never mind like a steamy romance scene.
Mhm.
would need to have like no one in the house. All the windows are like shut and
Yeah, for sure.
sealed. Like, no sound leaving this room.
I did not think about that. Wow. Can you, yeah. Just be like an erotica writer or something using that.
Not enough to type it. Like,
Oh
You're
man.
giggling too much.
Yeah. Oh dear.
like this robot machine is judging me.
Lots of people talking to other people in the comments. Some of you guys know each other, which is awesome. Someone was saying that it's great to see familiar faces and avatars. The nano community is very tight knit. Just so true.
Yeah, I liked when we did the write-in on the Nano channel last week, and like there were people who like knew us in the discussion. It was
That's
fun.
awesome. Oh, I feel warm and fuzzy on the inside.
I like it. There's like hundreds of people on the live stream.
That's awesome. Do we have a more foodie prompts?
We do. So I guess we did our last sprint at the 40. Finish at the hour to round it out. Our last one is my favorite part of the Great British Baking Show, which is Cake Week.
Yes.
We're writing, we're not like making like boring like sheet cakes. We're making like some like layered, multi-tiered masterpieces because that's what our books are going to be.
Nice.
So in your next scene, work in that layer or subplot that you haven't mentioned in a while.
I could have used that a lot last year.
See, I don't know what you mean by the caramel one being the only good one. I feel like these are all really good.
They're great.
You want to come up with. I say they were bad. They were just hard to come up with. Yeah, no, this is totally something that I like always need reminding of. Like work in that thing that you haven't mentioned in like 20,000 words.
Yeah.
I'm so bad for it.
Me too.
I have like too many subplots in this book, but I feel like they're all necessary, so I can't cut them. And so every once in a while I'm like, oh, I need to work that thing in again. I haven't mentioned it in a while.
Yeah. I feel like that's why Susan Dennard suggests editing by each subplot, which I think is a great idea because I do the same thing. One more minute. Are you warming up your hands?
Like 900 words in this book.
I would get a good crack in, but
near the microphone.
there we go.
Is this your typing fingers?
Yeah, I always type with 2 fingers.
Finger pick.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how much you would get if you actually did this? Okay, I'll paste the prompt in.
So
Cake.
it's about to be time.
Cake.
No, I just want cake.
During this
Same.
Rude.
discussion, but in case you want me to say it again, this last prompt is Cake Week. You're building your layered, multi-tiered cake. So in your next scene, work in the subplot that you haven't mentioned in a while. And it is time to go. We will be back on the hour. and time. Survive. Maybe.
I would have beaten 2 For the Words monsters, but I got a computer error at the end. And I have to
No.
stealthily write 58 more words while we talk so I don't lose the timer.
How did you do this time, Helen?
Only 427, but it was because I finished my chapter, which was the goal for the night. So
yeah, 400 is like my good sprint. So we got some more awesome word counts here. And Griswold got 436. Allie Springer got 589.
Woo.
Milo 3891 got 446. Daniel Rosler got 712.
Very
Random
nice.
person got 622. I like the name. Eliza Ward got 400. Joe Steffi got 694. Best yet.
Ooh.
Guys are killing it. Woo, Andrew Walker got 2,922.
nice.
I guess it's Kyra that sometimes hits like 1,000.
Sprint.
We were doing 20-minute sprints yesterday. Was it yesterday? Everything's blurred now. And like consistently she'd hit 1,200.
Whoa.
I don't know how she does it.
And like it's funny watching her because like she's not always even looking at the screen, so she'll like be typing and thinking and just not watching anything that she's doing.
What? Crazy.
Is that why you had that lady come up to you guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
They had an admirer of their amazing typing skills the other day when they were working. Apparently a lady came up and asked them how they type so fast without looking at their computers.
I'm sure
It's amazing.
Very cute. Yeah.
Love it.
Now you're going to make me yawn.
I'm sorry. I'm really tired.
Quit that.
Kelly, did you
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I missed what Emma said. What?
beat your monster?
Oh, not yet, but I still got like 10 minutes.
Okay.
You can do it.
So I guess before we wrap up, we have a couple of announcements from last week's write-in where we did the For the Words one, and we left some of the like subscription giveaways open for in case anyone was watching the video later. So we have one last For the Words subscription winner, who is Shelly, and one last Nano Halo winner, who is Clara Oswin Oswald 13. So all of that should be applied to your accounts within the next week or so. Thank you all so much for participating in that write-in because that was intense.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a wild time.
It was a lot.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
any last things to say? I think we're all
Yeah.
exhausted. So,
People are sharing some of their favorite lines in the comments, which is really cool. It's a great idea. It's always fun.
Mhm.
No one is seeing my nano work right now, though, because it is disastrous.
So next weekend, we'll be back with a bit of a special write-ins. We'll be doing one on the 17th on the NaNoWriMo channel. I'm not 100% sure what time that is, but it's already on the
clock, I think.
2 o'clock. Okay. And then we'll be back here next Sunday for a write-in on our usual time and space.
Awesome.
Definitely join us at both or either, whatever you can. We're excited to write lots more words and not do 4-hour write-ins again.
Maybe not till next year.
All right, so I think we'll probably wrap it up for tonight. Thank you for joining us and riding with us, and good luck with the rest of your week and the rest of the piano. Bye.
Bye.